I was doing some chin hair plucking with a mirror and tweezers, little tweezers, and it takes forever. Once you get old, your estrogen level drops and you get chin hairs. And like the old adage, if you pluck one, 10 grow back in its place. And it's just about true. So I put the duct tape on. I could buy a wax kit, but I'm too cheap for that. Down here is where they usually come out, and then a couple here, got whiskers. And generally, if I'm not wearing my readers, I can't see them, and it doesn't matter. And that's one of the reasons God, or whomever, the Creator, made our eyesight go as we get older. Rub it in, I'll get all those little hairs, hopefully. We're having photos taken tonight at play rehearsal. Provided I don't pull off 6 layers of my skin down to the blood, maybe I'll look better. And I know what someone else is saying out there, get the industrial tape out and put it all over your face. Okay. The little whiskers here, that's gonna hurt, I think. I have like a little mole or freckle or whatever that has a couple hairs that grow out of it. I already plucked the hairs with the tweezers, but those good suckers says they don't come back right away. You ready? Oh. I can't tell if anything is caught on the tape. I can't see if anything's been helped or fixed. Yeah, those little tiny fuzzy ones over your lip, they're gone. Oh, yeah. How about them for cheap face waxing? Brian is ill today. Ashley stayed home because he had 101 fever or something like that. She asked me if I had any COVID tests left, and I said yeah. Apparently it's positive. I haven't been near him, but we still live in the same house that has air that goes through the whole house. So I'm going to be really, really careful to start cleaning everything up. Now, we have rehearsal. I have rehearsal tonight. I still have to memorize some more. And I have the AC on here, right here, right here. Where is it? Right there. And the hose goes out the window. And if you feel to the hose, it's quite warm. So, 3 weeks, I think. 3 or 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, we'll be performing. I took a spare pair of reading glasses to the guy that couldn't read a script. It really helped him. I said he can have them. I said they're 2.50 in case you need to buy some at the store. And he's like, oh my God, we're blind. Somebody at the place, she said, oh, I used to be able to read across the room. Not anymore. I can see around me and I can read, but I'm like, well, good for you. And someone else said, well, I had LASIK so many years ago and it's starting to get fuzzy again. And I'm thinking, well, if you do have Lasix, they don't tell you it's going to last forever. It will and may need to be redone. Like 7 to 10 years or something. Wow. Ooh, it's nice and smooth. Girls, I don't suggest doing it on the carpet area of your body, if you know what I mean. The carpet match the drapes. I don't recommend that. I think it'd pull your skin off your body. Your face is pretty tough. Like your hands are fairly tough. But if you get a drop of hot water on you somewhere else, it's going to hurt real bad. But your hands are kind of used to it. Gotta memorize those lines. And this house has just fallen a mess, like a disaster around me. And I call out for FEMA. Oh, hey, a FedEx truck. Hey, it's a FedEx truck. I wonder who's getting what. What I'm getting, I expect Sunday. I don't expect it today. So it's probably for Brian. Here comes the guy up to the porch. Looks like clothing or something soft. He had like a soft looking package. There he goes. I'm not going to bother them. I might, if someone doesn't come or go, when I go to leave for play rehearsal, I'll see who it's for, and then I think Ashley will probably see it before me because she'll be going out the front door to pick up Spencer at 3. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see if I can read backwards over my shoulder, the clock on the wall. Oh, it's 5 after 2? Something like that. So it won't be too long, she'll be going out the door. And she sent me a video of the baby with this little toy harmonica that I gave him. And we were looking at it the other day when I was watching him, and I put it in my mouth and I made like a little song. The Red River Valley, I can do that one. From this valley they say you are leaving, do not hasten to make an adieu. But remember the Red River Valley, and the girl that has loved you so true. I can play that on the harmonica. And he thought that was cool. So he's been walking around trying to play it. So Ashley took a picture of him standing around, walking around, going, and he's actually playing the harmonica and smiling. And she said, "Oh, that's nice." And he just takes it down from his mouth, and the biggest smile from ear to ear. It's so cute. I had to show everybody at rehearsal last night. What am I going to do? How am I going to memorize that? I guess just forget everything, and when it comes to supper, I'll just shove something in my mouth and go to play rehearsal. Hopefully we'll get done, and I'll just come home and flop down, fall asleep. Tomorrow, I've got so much to do and catch up on and memorize lines, but we'll see. Duct tape for facial wax. It works. How about that? Upward and onward.